There comes a moment in some people's lives when everything changes. A single realization, an overwhelming experience, or a sudden collapse of old beliefs that causes a dramatic shift in their perspective. They feel reborn, awakened, as if they have stepped into a new reality. But not all transformations are equal. Some lead to genuine wisdom and clarity and deep personal growth, while others spiral into self-deception, arrogance, and delusion. This distinction marks the difference between true enlightenment and false. True enlightenment is marked by humility, clarity, and a deep acceptance of reality. It is not an escape from suffering, but a direct confrontation with it. Those who experience genuine awakening see through the illusions of their ego without clinging to new ones. They recognize their past mistakes, but rather than reacting with guilt or shame, they use them as a stepping stone towards wisdom. A truly enlightened person does not feel the need to prove their transformation to others. They do not become obsessed with appearing awakened or superior. Instead, they embody their newfound understanding in the way they live, speak, and treat others. They become more compassionate, not because they want to be seen as kind, but because they genuinely feel the suffering of others as their own. Genuine enlightenment also comes with a sense of peace. Not a peace that comes from avoiding difficulties, but one that exists despite them. A person who is truly awakened can sit with discomfort, can admit when they're wrong, and can navigate the chaos of life with a steady mind. They do not claim to have all the answers, and they do not seek to impose their views on others. Instead, they live in alignment with truth, allowing it to shape them continuously. False enlightenment can feel just as real as true enlightenment at first. It often comes with a rush of euphoria, a feeling of having unlocked hidden knowledge or escaped the chains of ordinary existence. The problem is that rather than leading to deeper humility, it inflates the ego. Instead of dismantling illusions, it replaces them with new ones. One of the hallmarks of false enlightenment is a sense of superiority. A person who has fallen into this trap believes that they have figured it all out, while others remain blind. They may speak in vague, mystical terms to appear profound, but their insights often lack depth or application. They might become dismissive of others' struggles, believing suffering is just an illusion that people should simply wake up from, ignoring the complexity of real human pain. Another sign of false enlightenment is avoidance. Instead of facing their unresolved inner wounds, they suppress them under a facade of spiritual or intellectual transcendence. They might merely claim that emotions like anger, fear, or sadness no longer affect them, yet their actions reveal otherwise. When challenged, they react with defensiveness or condescension, unwilling to consider that they may still have blind spots. False enlightenment also thrives on external validation. Those who fall into this illusion often seek followers, admiration, or recognition for their supposed wisdom. They might build an identity around being an awakened person, reinforcing their self-image rather than continuing to question and refine their understanding. The moment their beliefs or status are threatened, they lash out or retreat, unwilling to engage in the humility that true wisdom requires. The easiest way to distinguish true enlightenment from false enlightenment is to observe how a person handles discomfort, criticism, and uncertainty. A truly awakened individual remains open, curious, and willing to admit when they are wrong. A falsely enlightened person clings to their newfound identity and resists any challenges to it. If a transformation has led to a greater sense of peace, compassion, and self-honesty, it is likely a genuine awakening. If it has resulted in superiority, detachment from reality, or a need for validation, it may be a false path. The ultimate test of any enlightenment is not how it makes someone feel in the moment, but in how it shapes their character over time. True enlightenment is the realization of one's highest potential, the embodiment of wisdom, and the alignment with absolute truth. It is the full integration of knowledge and being, where one becomes a perfected version of themselves, untangled from illusion and existing in complete harmony with reality.